the only country where you can go and succeed in this world is America.
But now,
and I'm not just saying it because I'm living there or just because I'm a citizen of that country. I don't want to pretend I migrated in America without anything. Because when you don't have an education in those developed countries, it's very hard to get a well-paying six-figure job.
Yeah.
The majority of the jobs, they pay you like $10, $9, and that money, when because they don't pay your salary, they pay you depending on the number of hours you work. So you find that at the end of the day, you don't save much. Because life in America is very, very expensive compared to other parts of the world.
As American citizen, do you need a Thai visa to enter Thailand?
Personally, I don't need a visa to enter Thailand, but they did ask me how long I'm gonna stay doing a good job. Continue, because this channel is like educative. I have been following you. So when I came, I said, no, before I go, I have to meet my brother. Because it's a Ugandan channel. And of course, I'm appealing to you all Ugandans to subscribe.
XXL Media Live on YouTube.
The best channel ever.
Hello world, welcome to the XXL Media Live. And today is yet another big exclusive interview. My name is William. For those of you, and it is your first time to see my face or to see us together here, he's a brother of mine from the US. Now guys, kindly go and subscribe to this very YouTube channel. If you're watching this video from Facebook, TikTok, or any other platform, please go to XXL Media Live and give us your subscription. And if you have maybe subscribed already, kindly share, like, and comment. We are streaming live from Thailand, Bangkok, the capital city. Today we are having a special conversation from a big brother, from a businessman, from a world traveler. Yeah. So he's going to say hello to us and introduce himself to us so that you guys can know the person that we've hosted. You are welcome.
My name is Saidi Rwanga.
Yeah.
I'm from Seattle, Washington.
Seattle, Washington.
But people sometimes they think Washington, D.C. I have to make a clarity.
Yeah.
Washington, D.C., that's where the president sits. And of course, Washington, Seattle is another state within the United States.
Oh,
yeah.
That's good. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Just a simple chat, and we need to know where is he from? Yes, he said he's from Seattle, that is US, but like originally, where does he come from? Let's start from there.
First of all, I migrated to the United States like 14 years ago. I'm a Ugandan.
Yeah.
And I'm from Kampala, Machindye. Those who know Machindye.
Those areas of
those areas of Machindye, Salama Road, Kulekana.
Salama Road,
yes,
right?
Salama Road, Munyonyo.
Yeah.
So I have lived in America for 15 years, right?
Wow.
As I talk.
15 years?
Yes, I'm a citizen, and I live in Seattle, Washington State. I am a nurse by profession.
You're a nurse by profession.
But at the same time, a business owner, a small business owner.
Yeah.
And the reason why I came here in Thailand is for business and, of course, stroke of vacation.
Stroke vacation.
Yes.
So you said you have you're a nurse.
Yeah.
And you have a small business.
Yes.
Where is your business located?
My business is located in the United States.
In the United States.
The name of the business is called Saidi Legacy Consulting Group, LCC.
Okay.
Anybody who has Google, you can check it out and see the services we provide to our customers.
That's really nice. Thank you so much for being business oriented and ready to work.
Yes.
So you've said that The reason as to why you came to Thailand, vacation and business.
Yes.
Okay. When did you come to know about Thailand, and why in the whole world or in different countries, why you decided to come to Thailand? Why not maybe Malaysia, China, Singapore, etc.? Why specifically Thailand?
As you mentioned earlier, that I'm a world traveler. I travel a lot because of business, and I choose Thailand because I have business partners, and I have been traveling within Thailand, and I came back from Hue Han. Hue Han is a small Hue Han. Because you live here. Wahin.
Yeah.
So I went there to meet a business partner.
Yeah.
And of course, when I came back here, I have been meeting different people whom I made contact with when I was still in America for business purposes. But at the same time, exploring the investment opportunities within Thailand, and of course what I can take back to people who have never traveled, who want to come and see, because it's always important for the viewers to travel, because when you travel you meet new people, you explore. At least it changed the perspective, the mindset, and because you see new dimension. Yes.
So guys, we are sorry about the music in the background. Actually, we are at this hotel, and there is no anyhow we can contact the management, maybe to reduce, but just bear with us so that we can maybe go with this interview. Sorry about the background noise of the music. Yeah, well, the purpose of this channel is to entertain, educate, and of course to inspire. We are here to inspire. Now he's a Ugandan, but now he's a US citizen, and we are yet to know why and when he traveled there. Right, what was your goal, or like when did you feel like, now since I'm a Ugandan I need to go to US?
Oh, yeah, it's a longer story because everybody has a story why they travel. My going to America, actually, it was a simple thing because I went for a conference. At the same time, when I got there, I decided to stay. And of course, I went to school because I realized, issues back home were not conducive for me, and I got the opportunity. So I had to use that to seize the opportunity, and of course use it on my own benefit, but at the same time for the people who support me, because as Africans, we always, one person, if you succeed in a family, you have another thousands behind you.
Of course.
So my journey going to America, it was one, education, and two, to seek new opportunities, new frontier. And when I got there, I realized that was the country for anybody to go and make a dream happen, because the truth is I had 2 shirts and 1 pant. Yeah, I didn't have anything, but when I went there, I started from scratch, but my focus was on education, and which I have to appeal to all the viewers of this channel, that wherever you go, always look for information, always educate yourself for opportunities, because once you have an education, you can even start. You can even start wherever you are. But if you don't have an education, you can't do anything. You can't do anything. Yeah.
So, like, what was your first impression like when you got to US?
Wow, it was a different, comparing from...
Because I guess you went to US when you were around maybe 20 plus?
Yeah, I was, by then I was 26.
26.
But that wasn't my first country to visit or to travel to.
Yeah.
Prior to my travel to the United States, I traveled to Germany, in Bonn. I was in Dubai a couple of times. And of course, I went to South Africa, Kenya, Uganda. I was traveling a lot.
Yeah.
But when I arrived in Dallas, Texas, I saw a different story, because things were different. the roads, the people, the communication, how people were fast. Everything is fast-paced compared to where I come from in Uganda.
Like a boy who just born and grown up in Africa.
Yes, yes. Things were completely different. But what amazed me is that Americans, they are supporting people. When you open up and you want to learn, you can stop anybody and say, excuse me, I'm lost. They will give you direction. Unlike other parts of the world, you know,
Really?
Some countries you can ask somebody, and somebody say, oh, well, I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean, because they get scared. And of course, the other issue which I see in America is that America is very difficult for newcomers. You have to have a point of contact.
Yeah.
Somebody who's gonna pick you from the airport, where you're gonna stay, and you know, even money to keep you, because everything is different compared to Uganda. Because in Uganda you can go to a neighbor's place and you eat, but in America everybody is in his house, and of course all the houses, they are always closed. You can't go and knock somebody's house unless you are invited or unless that person is expecting you. So it's totally a different environment.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. Now let's talk about the hospitality of maybe Ugandans or the black community. Did you tend to meet black people maybe in your first month or second month?
No, I didn't. It took me long to meet Ugandan community, and took me some time to meet black people in the areas. You know, when you move to America, some places they don't have even black.
Really?
Yes. They are customary to white people or Asian people. So it depends on where you are living, and that's when maybe you can find one or two. Because America, as you know, it has its history. You know, there was slavery. There were, you know, American were, you know, subjected to different areas. For instance, in Alabama, Atlanta, Georgia, or in Mississippi, Tennessee, you may find such, you know, but there are some areas where you can't find a black person.
Okay.
And of course, you can't blame them because, you know, people, there are so many.
They are busy.
They are busy.
On their own.
Yeah, they are busy on their own.
So, well, you never received any kind of hospitality from the black people because it took you long to meet them.
Yeah, it took me long. But I had a point of contact, and that gentleman, he was a white man who received me, and he was nice, and he's always nice to me. And, you know, he's like my mentor. He mentored me.
Did he know about you before going to or planning to go to US?
What I
Were
didn't
you
give
like friends?
Yes. What I didn't give you guys, the viewers, before I migrated to the United States, I was a youth leader in Uganda, and of course I was involved in the youth council politics. You know, youth. You know, that's how I get to meet these people. And when there was the opportunity, they invited me, and of course I moved over there, and of course now it's history because I'm a citizen of America. Yeah, but my coming, to divert you, my coming to Thailand, I have realized that Thailand is a beautiful country. People, they are welcoming, and you know, once you want to go somewhere and you stop and ask, they are willing to help you. But the only challenge I have encountered is the communication, because here people don't speak English, they speak a lot of Thai. You find a few or one on average who can, you know, who can speak Thai and English.
Now let's get back to this question. How long have you been in Thailand?
I have been here in Thailand for 2 weeks now, and I'll be flying back to my home country now.
Now, tell us your first impression when you got to Suvarnabhumi International Airport, when you landed.
Well, Thailand is warm. It's like Uganda. It's so humid.
Really?
I was sweating a lot, but I liked the hospitality of the immigration officials, and they, you know, once You get in there, they just ask you a few questions, you present your passport, you get through, and of course, if you have somebody receiving you, it takes you wherever. But for me, I was coming specifically here at the hotel where we are having the interview. Apart from that, food. Thai, they know how to cook different cuisines. Yeah, because I've tried different types of food here, because Thailand, what I've seen is like mixed. There are so many white people from different parts of the world. I have met French people, I have met people from Argentina, I've met people from America, France, which is good. It's like there's a lot of diversity in this country.
That's good.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the immigration story at the airport. As American citizen, do you need a Thai visa to enter Thailand?
Personally, I don't need a visa to enter Thailand, but they did ask me how long I'm gonna stay. Why am I coming to Thailand? You know, they want to know.
They wanted to know.
They wanted to know why am I coming here. So I came here for business, as I told you, because I had meetings which I'm going to, conduct, and of course I told them that I'm going to have also a vacation, just to relax from work. And of course, who doesn't want people from America to come and spend their money here?
Of course.
They will always want that dollar. To spend the dollar. So, and of course, when I came, before I came, I was following XXL Media. And I just want to thank you, my brother, for doing a good job. Continue, because this channel is like educative. I have been following you. So when I came, I said, no, before I go, I have to meet my brother. Because it's a Ugandan channel. And of course, I'm appealing to you all Ugandans to subscribe, because this is a channel which is being seen, I think, all across the globe. Because I live in Seattle, and I started following the channel, and here I am, I'm having an interview, which is something connecting people. And that's the power of looking for information at the right time.
I remember the first time you texted me, hey, I've seen your video. Are you in Thailand? I said, yes. I'll be planning to visit Thailand. I was like, really? Till now. So thank you so much again for giving us also this chance. For allowing us to conduct this interview. It's really a pleasure that at least you can inspire others who are in other different countries, not only Ugandans but worldwide.
There are so many successful stories of Ugandans who have worked hard and who have excelled in life.
What might fail someone, or what might fail a Ugandan not to succeed, not to complete his dream when he gets to the US?
There are so many factors. First of all, when you migrate to any foreign country, you have to have goals. Why did you go there? That's number one. Number two, unity. I think as Africans, we have a problem of unity. And of course, that comes from our colonial masters, the British. Ugandans tend to work alone. But we are living in a world where people come together, like Chinese, Indians, they come together and work together for a common goal. So I just want to appeal to you. I don't know what's going on here in Thailand among Ugandans, but work together. Come together. Let's unite. The small things which divide us, they are useless. For example, most people, they always want to associate themselves on a particular tribe, those small issues. Look for the common interest and work together for the common good. And once you succeed, take that success back home. Motivate other people to walk with the walk, to walk in your footsteps. I think that will help us to achieve bigger dreams, bigger goals, But once you are alone, even when you go to look for jobs, you may find somebody knows something and you don't work with that person. You are not going to get the information. But once you are together, you will get so much information, and you can even get more opportunities which you never even dreamed of.
So what you're trying to say is that we should work together as a team to come up with a certain goal.
Yes.
Now, I have two people, and I want to give you a scenario.
Yes.
I have someone who is maybe approaching 40, and I have someone who is 25. Whom would you recommend to go to US?
I will recommend someone who is 25. Reason being, when you are 25, it's easier to learn the culture. Two, you can even go back to school. Because America, if you don't have an education, you're gonna do the following jobs.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a cleaner, you're gonna be a truck driver, you're gonna be like working in all the homes. We call them, yeah, people, they work there. But when you go with a purpose, with a goal, and when you are young, energetic, you go back to school, there are so many opportunities. You can get jobs, because in America, anybody can hire you without even asking you where you are coming from, the religion you believe in. There is laws which protect every citizen or somebody who's living in America, whether you're a citizen or not, as long as you have legal papers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to tell me that someone who is 30, 40, they have no room or chance for them to, to get jobs in the US?
No, they can get jobs, but it is harder. Because sometimes when people, they are 40, they migrate to a new place like America, you're gonna find some difficulties, like in terms of communication. They always gonna tell you, oh, you have an accent, because they don't understand what you are saying. Two, if you have an education, you can look for jobs and work. Because America is the land of the free, is the land of opportunity. Everybody has an opportunity. You can get a job in any field in America. But it requires you when you are still energetic,
when you're
still young and fresh, and you can go, because in America you work in shifts. You work 8 hours, and that 8 hours, they mean business. They can't give you money for free. You have to work hard to achieve that money, which they'll pay you at the end of your job.
Well, so the few days you have been to Thailand, can you recommend someone to come to Thailand?
I will recommend people to come to Thailand, one for visit.
Yes.
For visit.
Yeah.
And of course, if you want to learn a new language, because right now the world is evolving, the world needs interpreters.
Yeah.
You may get a job as a Thai interpreter in Uganda, because countries work with countries.
Yeah.
You may find that there's no any Ugandan who speak Thai language, and you know the language. You can even work in foreign affairs. You can get a job over there. But what I've realized here in Thailand, yes, it's a nice country, it's safe, but in terms of opportunities, I don't see them. I don't see them, because the majority of the jobs which Ugandans can do, they are being done by the Thai people.
Yeah.
And of course, I don't know whether getting papers is easier in this country. I don't know the process. I don't want to speak about it.
Yeah.
But the only country where you can go and succeed in this world is America.
But now...
and I'm not just saying it because I'm living there or just because I'm a citizen of that country. I don't want to pretend I migrated in America without anything. In Uganda, I was still a youth trying to build myself. I didn't have any, to make ends meet. Yes, I had this youth leadership job, but it wasn't paying me a lot of money. But when I knew what I want, I used that same mindset, and I said, okay, I'm going to migrate. I moved to America. It's a new place. There are opportunities. What is my opportunity here? I had to go back to school. That's why I told you I'm a nurse by profession. Being a nurse in America, it doesn't matter. You can be a man, you can be a woman, as long as you do the job. So I had to go back, starting from scratch. I did take English as my second language, even though I come from Uganda, which is an English-speaking country. But I had the issues with people. They were asking, oh, you have an accent. Where are you coming from? Because British English is different from American English. So I had to go back to college, and after that I had to take a 2-year school to become a nurse. And I graduated, and now I can practice. But at the same time, I realized, because I'm coming from a business family, I can't continue with this. I want to make money, because business, you can make money. So I started something, because I see the opportunity. And from that is history. I have a company.
Okay, that's good. So let's get back to that part of education. Many people, especially from African countries, when they get to US, the stories I've heard, most of them, they get scared or they are ashamed to go back to school. The age is not on their side. They have only one thing, that I have to make money. How did you feel when you were asked? I don't know if they requested you to go back to college, or it was one of your requests that, no, now since I'm taking this path, I have to go to school.
First of all, I believe in education, because in my family we are not very many who has attained the level of education I have. People have degrees, but I realized that this opportunity, if I continue with an education, I'll get something. And I appeal to all brothers and sisters who migrate to other countries. Learn from me. Go back to school. There's no any age where you can't go back to school. Each day you can learn something. So what I did, I had to go back to school, and after that, I can get a good job. That was my goal. Because when you don't have an education in those developed countries, it's very hard to get a well-paying 6-figure job. The majority of the jobs, they pay you like $10, $9, and that money, when because they don't pay your salary, they pay you depending on the number of hours you work. So you find that at the end of the day, you don't save much, because life in America is very, very expensive compared to other parts of the world. So if you pay like a 1-bedroom house, it can cost you like $1,000. Now, if you are making $1,000 and you came from Uganda, where I come from, and you have family, you have brothers and sisters, you pay school fees for this, uncle, you have cousins, you have
pay medication.
You pay medication for your parents, because for Africans, we don't have insurance like in developed countries. So it becomes harder. But when you go back to school and you know what you want, you can land a good paying job. And there are so many Ugandans who have good jobs, who work with Boeing, who work with Amazon, who work with Microsoft, who work with Expedia. We have even somebody who's like now working with T-Mobile. T-Mobile is like a telecommunication company which is in the all of US and Germany and Canada. And he's a Ugandan. He has gone through the ladder. But when you ask him, how did you get here? It's just an education, because he did IT and he got the job, and he started moving from zero to where he is right now.
Okay, thank you so much for briefing us about that. And guys, what he has said is the truth. They are somehow having what we call stiff competition. You need to compete with others. Let us see black people competing with the whites, and I know we are strong. As long as you believe in yourself, you're going to achieve it. So tuli Thailand era nga interview eno esawa yonna egenda kuba ekoma wano. Olina ky'oyinza okugamba abana Uganda abali e Masaka, abali Kyamuliibwa, abali Eryantonde?
Bannayuganda bannange mwenna abalaba channel eno, kyensooka okubagamba mugisubscribing, kubanga mufunemu ekyokuyiga kimu. Ekyokubiri, kubeerako ebintu ebiyigiriza kubanga muganda ngono mulaba agenda mu bitundu ebyenjawulo n'aleeta abantu ab'enjawulo abalina kibagattako. Ekyo kikulu nnyo kubanga buli woobanga oli up to date ne information ofuna abantu ab'enjawulo b'osobola okwegomba naawe n'osobola okubeera obulungi.